internets. It's Lies.
And Scandal.
And we are back again with another Grindcast.
Grindcast.
Anyway, we are grinding levels on Crashy Cats, specifically trying to get through some of the levels to unlock the cats. Last time we played this game, we were really bad at this game. We were so bad at this game.
Hey man, I don't know about you, but I'm still bad at this game.
Anyway, we've played it a little bit in between here and there, gotten a slightly better high score, as you can see up here, 46,000 and change. We also have gotten a few more items by opening chests and things.
And we clearly have a new cat. This is Frosty, which is not the flaming cat that we really went back. We're like, there really was
So if you go
flaming
watch
cat.
our other episode of Crashy Cats where we previewed the game and tried it for the first time, it had this really fantastic picture of, you will gain a level, you unlock a fireball cat.
That was so cool.
And we really wanted the fireball cat, but it turns out it is a Snow White cat. All right, Scandal, would you like to go first?
Yes, I am playing, so
All
we're
right.
gonna tippity tap away.
Anyway, so we're just gonna be running around collecting coins to open chests, as well as
Just kind of talking, really.
and trying to achieve the goals. So if you haven't ever played Crashy Cats, the way you gain levels is by accomplishing goals that are set out for you on, you know, to get to the next level. So
Right.
yeah, we're just trying to do that. Cake! No cake for you.
I've never done that before, shush.
No cake for you.
But also, we're trying something interesting too, because actually, for us fiddling around with it just a little bit, we've discovered so that on the screen, when you're basically playing the game, it's actually a better idea to have your hand all the way on the further side away from the cat, so you can actually watch more.
So you
what's
can see more
coming,
of what's
yeah.
coming, and we've gotten both better at the game doing that. Okay, so those were our goals. If you read them while they were there, those are the things we need to do to gain the next level.
Oh, you better.
Anyway, so if you weren't on our other Grindcast, which is posted on our channel, basically it's just doing a podcast while we're grinding through a video game.
So we're just going to talk about kind of whatever hits us, instead of just being like, oh yes, welcome to the game, and now we're going to figure out what the game is. What?
Rocket Dog.
Oh! That's what that is. I'm like...
It's warning you that a rocket dog is coming. So, okay, so now it's not girls riding nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
It is dogs riding missiles at you. This is the new sexuality.
That would be fine. Dogs are far more fun than, I swear, girls on missiles, if you had to ask me.
I honestly think that girls on missiles would not have that much fun. I think that most of them aren't actually that suicidal.
No, I mean, exploding at the end really doesn't sound like fun, honestly.
Okay.
Ooh, and then dying.
Okay, so I've thought about watching the series American Gods, but I haven't watched it yet.
I want to watch it.
You found a wall.
I did find a wall.
So, but you had two cats at once, so it's okay.
Right.
Anyway, so I haven't watched the series yet, but I have seen a lot on Tumblr about it and on the internet where people are going, hey, check out this series. So I did read the book and I liked that. But in reference to the series of American Gods, there is, spoilers, small spoilers, a scene where a goddess eats somebody with her genitals. At any rate, and that's how, you know, she gains power, nourishes herself. And there was a whole bunch of people crying that why does this experience have to be fatal? So I feel like that's sort of the riding the rocket thing of, it'd be super fun if it didn't have to kill you. Why do you have to ruin all my fun and make it kill you? And I think a lot of things honestly are that way, that if they didn't kill you, they'd be great fun. Skydiving without a parachute would be great fun if it didn't kill you.
Someone eating you with your genitals would be great fun.
If it didn't kill you.
Do you want to play? Since
Sure.
I haven't played a little bit. I've been now it's my turn to just keep playing. Except you're the one who keeps hitting the play button obsessively, like before I get there, so...
I'm sorry, you're very slow, Scandal.
Oh, no, I'm not. I was talking.
You're extremely slow. No,
rude.
Rude. I am the most rude. All right,
Rude,
so
especially-
I'm gonna miss the bouquets and I'm gone.
You're dead.
I am dead. You know, I honestly have always liked those old video games where it's just like, you have died. And that's just all it is. The game ends, everything goes a hopeless black, and you have died.
What a terrible night for a curse.
The terrible. I thought it was a good night for a curse. I mean, we had that really good moon the other day.
Right? Gosh, we've had some really good moons out here lately. I don't know what your guys' weather's been like, but every time we've had like full moons or whatever else, they tend to be really pretty. Look, it's a fire!
It's a house fire, yay!
Woo!
Those are actually a really good thing in this game because they give you way more points.
Well, and they also, I was about to say, and they break everything, so it's great fun. They just don't give you money. Because if they did, I feel like that would be ridiculous.
I feel like that would be way too much actually benefit from those things.
Yeah, because you already get enough benefit where it destroys everything in your path. But yes.
But no,
That was so awkward.
That was super. I was like, I'm waiting for you to go somewhere with this.
I don't know where I'm going with the house fire. It's brilliant. It's on fire, don't you know? House fires
is all you
house
need.
fires kill the cats by booping them wrong.
It's like, that's it. That's all you need is a house fire. No explanation, no nothing. Just house fires are amazing. Good
Just
job.
incorrect booping. Excuse me while I keep fiddling with the sound a little bit, because I want to make sure, because unfortunately our recorder doesn't actually record the sound. So this is what I want to make sure that people can mildly hear it, even if, you know, we can.
When Scandal says it doesn't record the sound, what they mean is it doesn't record it directly from the device. It records it from the speaker. So if a game has some cool sound, interesting sound effects or music, our particular recorder doesn't actually capture it directly, which honestly I think is better in some ways, because it doesn't infringe on like copyright and protection rights and things like that.
Oh yeah. But also at the same time, I'm kind of like, you really can't hear a lot of it anyway because we're talking. That's one thing that I've seen a lot of times where, say, like, I've seen Nintendo claims on like, YouTube where they're going, oh no, we're the solid snake cats. Good job. Oh, and we're dead cats. You've been found.
I have been found. You have died. Oh.
You missed it.
I did die. Damn.
That was impressive. You ran right into it.
You have died. So what's the goal that we're actually working on?
It hasn't come up.
Oh, dang it. I was going to say, because I knew that we had
I
one
think we haven't
accomplished.
Yeah, we have one left, and I don't remember what it is.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I think it's a certain amount of
I'm going to have an existential cat crisis and go, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what my goals are.
Spoilers, they're going to happen anyway.
Eventually, if you do the right thing. Otherwise, they're actually not. Okay, so I have been on the website Moshi Monsters before. And my friend here, Scandal, has never, I don't think, been to Moshi Monsters.
What the heck is Moshi Monsters?
Okay, Moshi Monsters is a virtual sort of gaming persona / site where, directed at kids to be sort of a safe space for younger internet users, okay? And so there's this solid experience of that was a little while.
That was so disorienting.
I don't know where that other cat came from.
I don't know either. There was an orange and a black one that was all I knew about, and suddenly there's one with a Viking hat. What just even? Anyway,
and we swapped them all out. Anyway, so it's not a 3D environment, but it is, you get this, basically monster sona that is you. And you get to wander around and collect things and decorate your house, and it can be bonk.
Killing yourself.
There we go. Knock over 10 humans. That's
okay.
it. All right. It could be comparable to what is that? Like an Animal Jam. In the sense that you just have a little monster that you are, and you walk around, you can talk to other people that are monsters, but the text is scripted, and the main point of it is generally to sort of go on small quests and do small, adventures, like in a bigger MMORPG, but there's no overarching story. But there is a game room... Overarching. Thank you. I can pronounce things.
Overarching?
Yeah, I read, I don't speak.
What do you do as a professional? Well, you see, I read, I don't speak.
I don't speak.
Well, I don't speak.
I'm going to do a podcast, and I'm no good at speaking.
Rack!
It
was alive! And that's why I was also, Rack was very apt, going, what just happened?
Okay, here's our new goals. We've got see 7 unique cats in a game. Okay, on the other cats, I think.
Oh,
collect
okay.
1,500 coins and fly 300 meters as a rainbow cat. That's pretty much all going to happen.
Wait. So a way to encourage that, though, is to stick the randomizer on.
Yeah, it's true. But if I run far enough to get the, running goal and what have you, then I could absolutely see the hats on the other cats. Ooh, but they don't have random hats anymore.
That's what I meant. The only way to do that, probably.
But I don't want the randomizer because I want...
The bonus?
I want the coin bonus.
Yeah, because I think also that was one thing I thought was really interesting is... Yeah, they give you more coins because you have more cats with hats and specific hats too.
Cats with hats. This game is a little bit about cats with hats and our current inbred cats, which I didn't jump high enough.
Your inbred cat is now dead.
Okay, we're gonna go change the randomizer real quick and buy another chest first.
Oh,
but it's
ornamental hat.
Ornamental hat.
Okay. It's a freaking... It's the Pokemon.
Oh, it is. Oh, no. It's... So anyway, where I was going with the Moshi Monsters thing is that basically they have...
You didn't do the randomizer.
I didn't. I forgot. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do it.
We're going to cycle through.
We're going to try one more time. Okay, to the cats. There we go. And then random. There we go. Play. That will random cat with random hat that we have unlocked. And then we will see all the hats in the game.
Yeah, but you have to stay alive for 7 cats.
Well,
I think it said in one run.
It did?
I
don't
think
think so.
so.
I don't think so. I think you're making it harder than it is. We're not that high a level yet. Anyway, there's a game room that's a little separate from the main area.
It's just dead, that's all.
And they have in there this rainbow space cat game. So right along with the music video that got such popularity on YouTube, where you have the Pop-Tart cat flying through space, and you have the endless song, Nyan Cat. Yes, they have a video game that is Nyan Cat on Moshi Monsters, and you can fly through space as a Pop-Tart cat endlessly, and it's really kind of fun. It doesn't do anything for the main game, but the game room is very cute. Boom, let's blow up everything. Anyway, so the space cat in here, even though it's not truly an Nyan Cat, really with the rainbow and everything reminds me of that. Seriously.
Yeah, you missed the hat.
I did, but I saw a different hat nonetheless. So C, does that mean you have to get or just see?
I actually don't know.
I don't either.
It'd be a good thing to find out. We'll find out potentially, should,
we see or
we
not
look at our
see
achievements.
more
Oh, we gotta...
things. No, yes. No. Whoa.
Death by falling!
Death by falling. That was a serious death by falling. Okay, so I'm here for an argument, okay?
God, that scared me.
So is a mask a hat? Like in games, hat gear is the same as mask gear. Is a mask a hat?
No. A mask is not a hat.
Why not?
Particularly, well, depending on the type of hat, I should qualify.
Okay.
Or depending on the type of mask. Because some masks literally do have a wraparound that goes over the head as well, like the top of the scalp.
Right.
So if you're doing just the face, to me, that is not a hat. That is a mask, then a mask only.
Okay.
Because you can wear a hat as well as the mask. One thing that I've always been frustrated by, actually, where they'll be like, yes, and this is your headgear, and you're going... You could wear this and that and that. Why are they basically all labeled as the same thing? Like glasses are the same as, because it's on your head.
Okay, I have been endlessly frustrated with video games wherein they actually have the headgear where there's stuff for the face and stuff for the head, but it's all mutually exclusive. So you can't wear glasses and a hat together because that's 2 pieces of headgear.
See, and I'm like, that's, I think that's really annoying, for sure. I'm like, no, glasses and a hat are 2 separate things.
See, I feel like that's limited game design, basically. So here we are. See, not a Pop-Tart cat, but definitely a rainbow space cat.
It's cute.
So not quite a knockoff.
And you've gotten so much better at flying. It's so great.
It is. This was hard at first because in the main game, you're trying to avoid obstacles, and in here, you need to hit the obstacles or you don't get the coins.
Well, and also, again, you're using a very different mechanic.
Are sunglasses a hat?
Sunglasses are not
bread
a
hat.
Wow, we just...
No!
Oh, boo!
It was probably in one run. You're probably right, and I'm probably like, no. Hey, look, there's the ornamental hat.
Yay!
There it is. But I don't know.
No, but for me, so that's also one thing, though, that I've been grouchy about anyway, where they're like, oh, yes, in this game, you can wear 2 rings. And I go, you have 10 fingers.
That one's irritating.
That one I hate.
10 fingers and 2 rings, like really?
Or 1 ring, or one necklace. And it's like, you could wear multiple necklaces. You could wear necklaces around your wrist. You could wear necklaces around... Like, well, we have to minimize it. I'm like, why? You are not imaginative enough.
Well, and it's like, okay, so if you have an actual D&D character or like a role-playing character, what's their style aesthetic? Would they only wear 1 necklace and be like, more than 1 necklace is tacky? Or are they going to be like, look, these necklaces power me up, pile that shit on. I'm going to wear beads and pearls and gold chains and platinum, medallions and all of it.
And I do not give a flying fuck.
I will destroy everything because I have more necklaces than you.
Pretty much. I'm like, I don't understand that, where they're like, no, you can only have the one.
Well,
it's
you only have 1 neck.
Right, because I'm going to...
It's like 1 finger.
So does that mean if I have a certain arrangement, I could wear more than 1 necklace?
Perhaps. I don't know the rules of these obnoxious things. But somehow it sounds funny going, okay, so if I have 2 hands, so I can have 1 ring for each hand because the fingers clearly don't count by, obviously design rules. So if I have 10 hands, does that mean I can wear 10 rings?
That would be...
It threw me into the dog.
It really did. Though threw you into the dog.
I am irritated at that rainbow.
Hat!
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 1 run.
But no, that is a question I have for in a normal RPG like pen and paper or just texting or on a message board or something, you can have...
clearly I need to have a character now that has multiple
that wears a whole lot of necklaces.
Oh, you didn't get the cat.
And multiple arms. But no, like if in these, things you could only wear one ring on each hand, then I'm like, what finger does it prioritize? That would be my question. What finger are you wearing this ring
the
on?
most fun not accomplishing.
We're not accomplishing anything. I mean, honestly, we're earning coins so we can unlock chests.
Oh yeah, no,
and
it's
we
still
are
important.
working on the goals. I'm working on trying to see all these hats.
I'm working
Excuse
on
you.
it, you nerd. Yeah, well,
Are they literally asking me to have 7 cats in my party?
No, I think you have to get them, though, during the whole run. And not throw yourself off into the abyss and hop again.
But yeah, so I would argue that and be like, all right, so if if rings of power basically will interact with each other negatively if they're close enough together to be on the same hand, but they won't if they're on others, then if you can do polymorph or shapeshift or something like that, then could you just grow more arms so you can wear more magical rings?
Right? Why wouldn't you?
Because I had a DM argue with me one time and go, the reason you can't wear more than 1 ring per finger, which is your classic video game style, is that the powers interact with each other negatively if they're that close together. Basically, it overloads its ability to function.
I would love to now do that. Being like, fine, let's play a very classic regular D&D, and this character goes, more arms would be great, it's useful for my job.
Right? And so I'm going to have 10 arms, so I can wear 10 magical rings. And maybe one of those rings gives you, the ability to control or even have these arms kind of thing.
Right.
And it's not a separate, spell or thing. But I mean, if you can do polymorph or transmogrify or things like that.
Wow.
It seems like you'd be able to create a person just with more arms. Or then,
What? Cute!
That's very cute.
Oh.
Look at that. I hadn't seen that hat yet.
Neither had I.
Okay, so is that a hat because it's got antlers, or is it not a hat? I want people to weigh in. If anyone watches this and they want to comment, I want opinions on the mask versus hat idea.
I'm like
I will answer you.
I think it. I know you would. Okay, I'm like that sort of thing though is literally like, okay, it's a band. It's a band basically that goes on your head, so you really can't wear a hat unless basically you're gonna stick a scarf under it. Right. So I'm like, you could do combinations of things in order to get around that. So yes and no.
Yes,
like
and no. It's a yes no.
Yes, no.
Okay, I think we should obviously at this point be like, well, but other people wear different things, so what about them? And we can shift the topic to something irrelevant and unrelated.
Oh, yes, because, what about them? And what
we
about
can use
them?
the what about argument. So I'll say,
what about isms?
The hats seem like a problem when they're called, masks seem like a problem when they're called hats. And you say, well, what about people wearing masks inappropriately? And we'll use the what about defense.
Right.
I don't know if any of you are in on politics right now, but we just recently watched something on the What About Defense, and it was really funny.
It was very
It was very bad as well.
Yay! No more dogs trying to murder us.
So we do have a goal to fly in this thing, right?
We had one. You already accomplished it. It was 300 meters.
Dang.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, you have to be able to do it multiple times because you can never fly that far.
Well, the thing is
in these little bonus rounds, yeah.
So you can't fly farther than the timer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, fly multiple times. Okay, so...
Look at the cat in
That's literally 2 hats right there, right?
Oh, look, yes. According to the rules of this game.
So, 2.
7 unique hats.
In a game. Okay,
That's
so
in
one run. So we didn't boop a dog. We've not booped a dog since achieving this entire quest thing.
You're kidding.
Alright.
I swear we've booped multiple dogs.
I think it's cute that they call it booping. They're not like bonk them or smack them or land on
or
them.
Jump
They're
on them.
just boop. We will boop the dog. Now, the rainbow things can often help boop the doggies. I missed a cat, though, and that was sad. So, does that count as seeing it, though? Because that was a second hat. We need to see at the end and be like, that was potentially 2 hats.
But it has to be in a
single game, so that was 2 hats that time.
We could open another chest.
We could. Can we afford another chest now?
I think so. Because
That's
that was 1,200.
Suggesting it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we've done a whole pile of endless runners on our channel, and this is one of them that we went back, that we did, and then we've come back to do sort of a Grindcast with
Just because, it seemed pretty cute.
Bonk.
Oh, and killing cats is fun.
Very, very good. One of the other ones that we've done is Everrun.
Right.
It's with horses, and it's you go from behind the horse. So this one's a side scroller, but that one it's like first person horse.
Over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder. No, thank you.
Third person over the shoulder. I think is what it is.
Because you're behind the horse, and it's running. But the thing is, there we booped a dog. And I'm gonna die. No, I didn't die. Yay! Woo! Anyway, so it's got different biomes, they call them, which are basically just natural environments, except for it's magical as heck, so it's not completely natural.
I love that people have gone to using biomes so much. I'm like, biomes literally instead of environment? I mean, what is the basically the linguistic trend? Like, really, what is that about? Because we aggressively have someone who really is like, and the biome, and you're like, can you just say either environment or location?
Or the place, or space.
Or the area, or...
It's always the biome. So I was in this Zelda game in this particular biome, and I'm like, what? Not that I don't know what biome means, but it seems to be the new catchy phrase. Here's what we'll call an environment.
The new elite language thing to say.
It's like the, I did it versus I interacted with it. Interact seems to be a very popular word these days. Not like, can I hold that, but I would like to interact with that object in your hand. And you're like,
Can you just say, would you like to hold the frickin' thing? Why do you have to say interact?
Or can I use that?
Please do not interact. People who do not like cats do not interact.
Right. People who do not like cats do not say anything. Nope, must not interact. And I guess interact is a more universal term where it sort of covers everything
on any level at all.
On any level at all. If you have no permission to exist here at all.
Which is just weird.
Yeah, well, we didn't. Oh, we did. I was like, we should get a third cat, though. But we didn't.
So many cats.
So now
we got another. No? We got another cat. Now it's different. Where did we get that cat from? Because we had a pointy hat.
Oh no, the giant TV. Yay. I need more cats so I can see more hats. I feel like this is an ultimate quest of the cat in the hat.
The cat and the fail.
Booping so many... all the dogs. Now that we booped one dog, we've booped so many dogs. I am sad. See, we did 5 out of 7. No,
you could open a chest and you did not get it.
I forgot the chest.
You keep forgetting.
Okay, so one thing you should know is as live.
You go look.
I am a liar. I all the time.
You're like, look, it's a play button. Hit play.
Say I would do it. Anyway, so where I was getting with the biome thing, so we'll get back to that in reference to Everrun, is that this one seems to have house biomes, since we can't have house environments, because that's not trendy enough.
All right, I need the trends. Need all the views.
Must have all the trends.
Say all the things. Memes.
It's memes everywhere. Oh, house fire.
Yay.
Anyway.
I love the
house fire meme. Yay,
house fire back!
I'm so excited. Oh no,
the house fire ate you.
So I tried to change biomes and it didn't work. Anyway, so it took me a while playing this game to get good enough at it to realize that you crash through walls into a different, essentially, house environment. And the one that really is the weirdest to me... Yeah.
I didn't know that at all. You're blowing my mind, guys.
Or
are you lying again?
A little bit more than Scandal. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get to.
Just a little.
Go through open doors as well, but it's both the closed and the open doors that change your house environment.
Oh.
So the walls also change the environment.
Oh, okay.
It's just whether it's an open or closed door or a low door. Like those low ones too are that problem.
Quick! Match your artwork to make another piece of artwork.
It's true. That is what that ad is. In fact, it was really funny with those. To be like, put the eggs together to make a dragon. Put the dragons together to make a bigger dragon so you can see the dragon better. I feel like there should be something else to that game, but the ads for that game are literally like, be able to see the dragon better as the illustration increases in size.
I mean, the dragons do change.
Eventually.
Yeah, I mean, they evolve their Pokemon
first.
evolution, and it's Pokemon evolution, basically.
Okay, so is everything that gets bigger or fancier and then turns different essentially a Pokemon?
Well, the thing is I think Pokemon basically normalized it and brought it into usual, like, gaming stuff. You did boop and death.
Alright, we're gonna go open a chest.
Chest.
Boink. Alright, we got a power helmet black.
Ooh.
It's only 1% though.
That's
so
okay.
That's not as exciting as it could be.
No, but that's life.
The power helmet black, it is the black power helmets.
We have so many we need to see.
I mean, I guess we're in the right, month for a black power helmet.
It is true. That would be very good. Actually,
that's
fantastic,
why that is probably why they didn't call it a black power helmet, because it's power helmet black.
So are you telling me that we got the Black Panther helmet?
It didn't have ears. I don't think so. Those ears are super cute.
They were cute. I really liked that movie. Like, there were things about it, honestly, that like, really was just, like, I was not expecting, and it was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very good movie, and I don't want to spoil it for people, other than be like, you need to go watch this movie, and go see this movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't spoil it either, but I would say I also enjoyed the movie. There were unexpected things in it that I thought were super cool. Normally, I have complaints about movies quite a bit, where going, your story was falling apart, plot holes as big as, the Marianas Trench, what have you. But in this one, it really felt like a very cohesive movie with very solid characters in it, and I really liked it. If somebody has a review on it and you want spoilers, you can go to them, because mostly I'm just going to say huge amounts of culture drawn from, like, real actual culture, which is super cool, with really solid researchers. I don't want to point fingers at Moana, but I'm going to point some fingers at Moana,
right?
Where they did their research basically generically, and then smashed it up as though it's all one culture. And in Black Panther, they researched, a bunch of different separate African cultures for sure, but then they kept them as separate cultures within the movie, which was super
They're
cool.
like, we're incorporating all of them, but they are still their own kind of distinct thing, which was great.
One of the things they said about researching Moana was that they essentially went to, the islands and stuff, and they researched the culture. And it's not the culture. There are many separate cultures.
Oh, yeah. Like, there is not just a generic, they're the Pacific Islanders.
Yes,
they're
it's
literally
the Pacific Island. No, there are many cultures over there. And one of the things, we changed.
Yeah,
we went through the wall and we changed. Anyway, and one of the things that they did very well in Black Panther was that they showed a lot of distinctive, separate African culture influences in different, tribal
that were still unified, which is what I thought was great. I'm like, you all can be different, and you can be unified. You do not have to freeze, but you can be unified.
I think we froze the game.
Oh.
We have ununified game freezing. Okay, I'm going to pause this and restart the game. We'll be right back. It is official.
Crashy Cats
has crashed. It also errored because I just canceled out of this thing.
Oh, wow,
and
that
then
was
it
fun.
went right back. It's like, if you don't want Google Play,
you gotta do
Google Play. Wow. In case when you canceled out the first time you were mistaken, let's try again.
Let's try again.
Let's try again.
Let's try again, Crash Cats, before you crash. And crash.
And crash. Okay, so what I'm looking for here is I'm waiting till we get high enough level. One, we're trying to unlock a cat here, because there are cats that unlock at certain levels. But I'm waiting till we get high enough level that one of the goals of the level is to run through all the different house environments. Or run through all of them twice or something like that. Because that would definitely be a thing.
I feel like that would be ridiculously hard, because they don't give you anything to help with that. They just go, either you do it, or you earn more lives, or you die. That seems to be about it right now.
But I mean, the extra cats essentially act as hearts or extra lives or extra tries. And they might be a little bit awkward because you can all fall off at the same time. But at the same time, you can also bounce off each other and sort of save yourself from falls and only sacrifice 1 or 2 or 3 cats.
Because, 1 or 2 or 3 cats is totally fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's all
That was
fine.
a super delayed cat response. Did you notice that?
That cat was very sleepy. Sometimes it takes a minute to wake up. Excuse you. Fireworks.
Yeah.
See? And so the other cat saved me. So you kind of do get more tries, but you just get them sporadically as you pick up more cats.
It's very random.
Yeah. On the other hand, with a lot of other games, health or things like that can be very random. That globe is
But you
so
can usually
distracting.
earn, something, right, to make it easier. You get either equipment
like maybe
or
a
item.
hat that makes us survive 1 dog or something like that.
Right, or minimizes something, or makes this thing appear more often, or something. I don't know.
Makes more cats on screen.
Right?
So if we get a cat with a different hat, that'll be 3 out of 7 hats. I feel like 7 hats is kind of a tall order. But on the other hand, I feel like they expect us to be better at the game at this point.
Well,
I am... Scandal. I am not as good at this game as they think I should be.
That never happens. Nope. This is where they're like, yes, and this is where people get stuck.
Oh no, I hit the ceiling. Alright. 7 unique cats in a game. That's all we need.
God.
And after this fish, if I remember correctly, are we gonna unlock a cat, have a chance at a cat after we get the fish reward?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I know one of them is 26, and then
there's some before 26.
there's 18.
You are so informed, Scandal.
I don't. I didn't know I was gonna have a pop quiz. Thanks, Mom.
The most pop quiz I am challenging
Thanks,
you.
teacher.
Right, because that is what I am all about.
Oh, yes, poses, right.
You
That stress you out. What? No.
threw me into a wall, you dang rainbow.
The rainbow's like, but I'm here to love you.
The rainbow's like, I will help you into a wall. Allow me
Thanks.
to assist you into the wall.
Thanks.
I feel like it's...
Let it die.
Thanks.
I hate it. Unfortunately, I love it.
Unfortunately, I love it. So this game has been more entertaining than I expected it to be. And the fact that it has a very fast turnaround to go from one life to the next to run again has made it more appealing.
You don't have to spend a lot of time setting up. You don't have to finagle around with anything. You
don't
just
have a
do
whole
it.
bunch of loading screens. That was one of the things I had trouble with in Everrun, was when you exit out, you get a lot of different loading screens in some of the iterations. If you're getting like petals onto the plant and things like that, you have to wait for that to load. You have to wait for it to load until the point where you can follow the wisp down.
You're impatient and want to keep playing.
Wait, I want to keep playing
the game that I signed up for.
That's for playing?
I love that where people are like, oh my god, you're just so impatient. And you're like, really?
Really?
But I suppose that's the same argument you could make as to why people then buy premium currency. You know, going, why are you so impatient? You know, of course I'm impatient because I signed up to play this game.
And I want to play the game.
So the only way to do that...
If I can pay to make the ads go away, if I can pay to make things go faster, or in this case of net neutrality, if I can pay to have more of the internet, I want to do it because I would like to have the full experience, please.
Right.
Cake.
Wow, we keep getting cakes, but we can't get hats.
We can't get hats. I mean, that was 2 hats. 7 is a pretty tall order. On the other hand, the way the quests have worked so far, it has seemed very much like there is like a few easy goals, like 2 levels of sort of easy goals, and then you hit a really hard goal. Or maybe that's just my interpretation of the goals, because they particularly are hard for me specifically. I don't know. I mean, I got 1500 when it demanded I run 1500. That's got to be 4 hats.
You have to actually get the cat.
I don't think I think you do. I just got another cat from nowhere.
See, I told you. I got random cat. You didn't believe me, and now you've got a random cat.
Like, I did believe you. I just didn't know how it happened. And that time, I don't know how it happened either. I'm like, here's a piece of the game I don't understand. Hi, do you understand this game? No, not really.
Maybe if it's like you earn a certain amount of money?
No, I thought I got that.
Good job.
Yeah. Oh, you threw me into the cat. Dang dog. All right, we're going to open another one.
Cat dog. Dog cat.
Dog
wow.
cat. It's little cat dog. Oh, wait.
Already?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, that's cool, and it sucks.
Oh, that's terrible.
I am irritated.
And the price keeps going up? That immediately makes me angry.
Okay, so then we're just basically buying premium currency. I thought you could only get each of them once in the chest. So anybody looking to play this game, what just happened there, I'm going to break it down, is every chest we've bought so far has had a unique item inside of it. That one had an item that we already got. You actually saw us get the helmet, the black one. And then instead it swapped out the item for a premium currency, a fish. Which it's cool to get a premium currency, but every chest we've bought has gone up in coin cost. So now it's
doesn't go anywhere. It's always going up. It doesn't go down when you come back. It's this going consistently up, period.
So the thing is if it's going to be randomized, actually, instead of just consistently, slowly buying through the list of things.
Oh, that makes me mad.
That means it can actually be really hard to do
I will admit, that has made me lose a significant amount of interest, because then your chances of actually getting... I'm like, no.
Yeah. Okay, so I play this other game called Taps to Riches, and it has a thing where you get advisors, and, you know, you can get spins to randomly get advisors.
Basically special items that increase the value or increase
the
something
function of the game.
It makes it easier. Yep.
And the thing is I thought that eventually you could just get all the advisors. Like, you can level them up, and once they hit max level, they would fall off the randizer wheel.
So you don't get that.
Happens.
Yep, they stay on the wheel, and then
when you get them, is you get some money, and it's like sort of like in this game where we just got premium money. So
that makes
now
me
your collection
really...
is much harder to collect.
I was wondering, I was like, that seems really easy, but it's also like, yeah, the price of the gold is going up. I was like, well, if you play it a lot, it's like, still? Then you have a clear goal. It's nice. It's simple in that sense.
That was one of the things I was talking about just before we started this Grindcast, actually, was this idea that the game seemed overly simple to finish. Because if you can just buy the cats with premium currency, and in theory, you can get 5 premium currency a day no matter what, because it will allow you to get
earn it just in the game while running around. Right. I think a couple of people have probably seen it on our intro video where they have fish that would randomly pop up, and we were like, yeah, we'll go look at, you know, more things to get basically free fish, because you can do that too. Like, but you earn a certain amount. Yeah.
And stuff. I would say, but you can earn inside the runs 5 per day.
And you can miss.
And I can miss. And I can jump off of nothing in the video.
It was amazing.
Anyway, and so it is just, we've just been shown that we're not going to be able to just buy through the hats, because I thought the collection looked pretty small for just being like, you just buy through the chest. That's like 50 chests to buy and you're done.
But that could get really expensive past a point. Like, seriously, because like I said, the price is going up. It's consistently going up. So I just...
However,
I don't know.
With the price consistently going up and the fact that you can't just get them anymore because it can be something else, that it seems like the last few are going to be really hard to get. And maybe the randomizer doesn't land on the same one very often, like maybe it tries to help you, but I don't know. I am more skeptical.
Don't know.
Much more skeptical.
Like I said, that just... really kind of sours it.
Far less appealing.
Yep, pretty much. But I am that kind of horrible person who goes, okay, well, I mean, I like having a clear goal and a set reason and time and space to play games. I like games with stories or clear progression. Not a, by the way, this may or may not happen, who knows, good chance, mightn't. Oh, and look, and maybe a cow comes out from the left and crushes you underneath a train.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow, dishonor on the train that crushed you under the cow.
Right. Oh, and
that was pretty
so
bad.
Much death.
It was a lot of death all at once. I was like, I can't jump on the dog because then I will miss and I will not jump on the dog. But then my other cat will die because I didn't jump on the... Yeah, it was poor choices. Anyway, I mean, the hats at least help you get more coins to try and work on getting the hats.
Yeah, but the thing is especially if all we've really... I've seen one epic hat, period. We've gotten then all the 5 coin, like 5%, that's not a lot.
It's not. I mean, a 5% discount ain't much.
Or 5% more that you bonus. See, basically.
No. I missed the rainbow. I died.
The rainbow.
Well, I tried to do the person, then I changed my mind, then I was wrong.
Gotta come in there.
Alright, so hat 1. Let's get 7 hats. We can do this. I want to get this level, and I want to see what it is. And then we should probably wrap up this Grindcast, because it's probably been really long. Because in case nobody listening noticed, I like to talk. I like to talk a lot.
You also like to play Crashy Cats.
I do. And we're actually going to do another, just regular Let's Play today.
You jumped too much. You had to jump once.
I jumped way too much.
And then you had to jump again. Yeah, that's the thing, is you cannot freak yourself out. When you get halfway through it, then you jump again.
Yeah, but I panicked. And when I panicked, I died. This never happens.
Don't panic and die. Just jump with care.
Don't be like lies. Be more like scandal. That's a lot of cats just sitting there.
That was...
No.
A lot of death, right? That was terrible, though, too. It was like, hi, welcome to the corner.
That was pretty bad. Oh, look, we get to wear it. We get to wear the
Oh, no, it looks like a freaking Judge Dredd hat.
Oh, no.
It's a Judge Dredd hat. That's hilarious.
That's great. I say it almost kind of has ears.
Well, we're gonna have to pause. We're gonna have to stop anyway because you're going to kill the tablet.
All right. Okay, well, thank you for joining us for our second ever Grindcast, wherein we just talk while we work on building up and earning achievements in the video game itself.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to have you. Again, if you want to weigh in on the hat versus masks.
Hat. Is it a mask? Is it
a hat? Is a mask a hat? Okay, I want to know, is a mask a hat? That would be great. Additionally, if you enjoyed this content, check out the rest of our channel and or feel free to like or subscribe, and that will help support this channel and have us make more content.
Yay! And I think I'm pretty good. Thank you, though.
All right, you have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye!